How's it going, YouTube? Weepy Boy Santos here. I'm gonna bring you guys a quick deck profile. I just got back from vacation, so I just threw this together and thought I'd show you guys my build that I've been testing recently. It's pretty weird. Also heroes again, in case you guys haven't noticed. So I'll just get right into it. Play the standard 3/8 Neos Alias, 2 Bubble Man. I'm playing 2 Veilers. I like it. With the rule change, I think Veiler's going to be a solid card because I feel like everyone's going to be looking for the first turn +1, and this just helps you break even and so they don't get their effect. So yeah, I like Veiler, especially going second, obviously. So I figured I'd try to throw it in there. Next I'm playing something interesting. I'm playing the Fire Engine, as people are calling it now. The 2 Bears, 1 Wolfbark, 3 Tanky. It's weird because you only have 3 targets for your tankies and you play 3 of them, but it just somehow works. Unless, I find myself drawing into the Wolfbark a lot, which is kind of annoying, but you're just waiting to hit the tanky, but it just somehow works. I like it a lot in here, and just it helps the deck compete and hold advantage, which is hard for heroes to do right now before everything gets released. So I've just been testing it recently and it's been working, so it's nice. Okay, so we play that, and next we play Triple Lance. I find that you need your summons to stick with this deck, so Lance helps that. It stops Bottomless, Nightmare, all those other cards. It just helps your summons to stick and helps you maintain advantage, especially with Bear. Bear with Lance is such a good card because there's so many different combos you can do with it, where you set the Bear, or all sorts of things. It's just nice. Next we play our 2 Gemini Sparks, which is pretty standard for any hero build. Next I'm playing 2 E-Calls and 1 Rotor. I just like the 2 E-Calls, I guess. The only worry is just searching our hero, so it doesn't really matter which ratio. I just like this ratio of 3 searching cards for your heroes, because everything else I find myself drawing into the heroes, and then I draw the search cards and they're completely dead, which is really frustrating at times. I only play 2 Miracle Fusion because I found that 3 was just too much. It would clog a lot and just wasn't really that useful. So I found that 2 was the perfect amount. 2 Duality. Again, kind of the same thing as Miracle Fusions. I opted for a more trap heavy build, so that's why there's 2 dualities in here. And obviously the duality is just standard. You duality for a tanky or duality for any of your monsters and you're in good shape. Next we play the one-ofs. Soul Charge, Darkhold, Book of Moon. Soul Charge is good because it just gets you back what you need. If you need to make a rank 4, or if you have Wolfbark Engrave and a Bear Engrave, you just Soul Charge the Wolfbark and Wolfbark's effect, so it's solid. So that's it for the spells, actually. And for the traps, I play our standard 4, for me at least. A lot of people don't run Compulse, but the Torrential, Bottomless, Compulse, Warning. I only play 1 Fiendish Chain. I traded mine away, but I need to get them back because I like Fiendish Chain a lot now. It was bad for a while, or I guess people just weren't playing it over Breakthrough Skill, but I honestly really just like Fiendish Chain. Again, it's just, I just fell back in love with it. It's cool. Stopping attacks is awesome. I play 1 Wiretap, just stopping traps, pretty much. I feel like it's kind of a staple in any trap-heavy deck, because if they go to Wiretap, you need to have something to stop that. I play 2 Vanity's Emptiness, because Vanity's Emptiness is a really good card right now against Lightsworns and Dragons, Mermails, anything that special summons, which everything does right now. It's just a very, very good card. Next I play 2 Deep Prison. I would be playing 3 of this card because I think it's just too good to... Now that it's at 3, I think I would just be playing it in 3s in everything. I'm not sure. And lastly I play 2 Call of the Haunteds for just when you have no plays, you just Call of the Haunted a Wolfbark, Call of the Haunted an Alias with a Gemini Spark in hand. It's just, it opens up plays for you. So I like it, and it's costless, so it's not like Soul Charge. As far as extra goes, everything's pretty standard. I cut a few things from here that I was playing in my other hero build. Exciton, obviously. 101. Dweller. Excalibur, I still play him just because that one play you can make where you could deal 7,200 if you attack directly with him, and then a Shining that you make off of his materials. So one Crazy Box Skill Drain is a thing. Black Ship, I like Black Ship. Cowboy for game. Dire Wolf, I think I haven't been playing him. But yeah, he's a really solid card for popping all sorts of things. Decree and other problem cards, Floodgates. One Utopia. I started playing Utopia again for God knows what reason, but he's just a beater, honestly. Like, he just beats over things, because Hat and other decks, they don't run many big beaters, so this can just run over pretty much everything. And if you have a Lance for him, he's solid, or any kind of protection. He's just good, because a lot of people just can't get over him for some reason. That's what I found anyway. One Heartland Draco to swing 2k for game, just because I had the space, I tossed him in there. And one Tiger King, because you run Beast Warriors. In hindsight, I would probably play a Cardinal over him, because I realized that you can shuffle your engine back and then have a Tiramisu effect, essentially, but you can spin back a Tenki and a Bear, and then spin something that they have back, so I would probably run a Cardinal over him. I feel like he has more utility, and he's not that useful. You can just make any of the other rank 4s in the deck, and he's solid, like with your Wolfbark plays. Next I play 2 Shinings, just because Shining is the best fusion. One Ab-Zero, because we only play the 2 Bubble Man, so he's just there. And then we play the 1 Nova Master, obviously, since you're playing Fire Fists, and you have the fire targets. For my side deck, I side 2 Maxis that I recently got in Secret, which are beautiful. One Allied Justice Cycle Reader. I don't have Soul Releases, so I'll just find those eventually, and that'll be what this is. But this is just a double DD Crow for lights, which is cool. One DD Crow. One Mind Control, just because I wasn't spaced, so I tossed it in the side deck. 2 Noblemans for the hands and Gear Gear. 3 MSTs, because MST is just not fantastic anymore as it used to be. I feel like it's not as needed in the main deck, and then you kind of just play it in any problem matchups, because I'd rather have it and then be able to side it in game 2 rather than have it be completely dead against things like Lightsworn and then have to side it out, where I have all the traps in the main deck that will stop Lightsworn in there already, so it just makes game 1s more winnable. One Full House, because you're playing tankies and things that stay face up, like Fiendish Chain and Call of the Haunted. So Full House is okay against certain things, like, I guess Hat, Gear Gear mostly, if Gear Gear is even going to be a deck anymore. 1 Soul Drain, 2 Blackhorn, and 1 Light Imprisoning. I would have another Light Imprisoning, but I don't have one right now. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And, yeah, thanks. Let me know what you think about the deck, actually, because I want your feedback on it. So, thank you.